Good morning, students. Welcome back to our very exciting class. As today we are going to have a great time flying kites with Aline V. Emans, who has written the poem The Kite Song. So hurry up, open your book and take out lesson number 2, The Kite Song. Flying kite is an aerial sport and all of you must be enjoying the great fun flying kites. If you can get to buy a kite, very good, but due to lockdown, if shops remain closed, the lesson also teaches you to make your own kite. So follow the instructions that are given in your book that will help you to make your own kite. Now come on, let's read the poem. All the other seasons added up together never can compare with the kite flying weather. So in this stanza, the poetess feels of all the seasons. Now here, can you tell me which are the seasons? Yes, summer, rainy, winter and autumn. So according to the poet, which is the best season? The best season is the kite flying season, that is the autumn or spring season. During this time, the climate is very pleasant and ideal for flying kites. So in this stanza, which are the rhyming words? Together and weather. So all of you underline these words in your textbook. Like a bird skimming across the blue sky, my kite travels swiftly, beautiful and high. So in this stanza, the poetess is using a simile and comparing her kite with a bird. So she says, up in the sky, her kite appears like a bird. Beautiful and travels very swiftly, means very fast. So in this stanza, the rhyming words are sky, high. Underline it. All of you have done? Fine. The cord often runs, stinging through my hand, as my bird soars higher, higher over the land. So here, in this stanza, the poetess is expressing the stinging pain she feels while she is pulling the cord with her hand. Now here, the cord is the thread which is tied to the kite. So when she is pulling the kite with the cord, she can feel a pain in her hand. And when does this happen? When her kite soars higher, means when the kite is going high up over the land. Now underline the rhyming words in this stanza, that is hand and land. Now we come to the last stanza, that is, but all too soon twilight lowers on the town, and I must howl my bird down, down, down. So in this stanza, the poetess is telling that flying the kite was such a wonderful experience that she hardly realizes how the time flies. And soon it is twilight. Twilight means now it is getting dark and she need to get back home. Yes, it is not safe for anyone to be out in the dark. So she is saying that now she has to howl her bird. To call a bird, what word we use? Howl her bird down, down, down. She wants to take the kite down and then she wants to get back home. So all of you enjoyed reading this poem? Now you must learn this poem and enjoy saying the poem when you are flying a kite. Okay? Also students, keep in mind these precautions and follow them so that you don't hurt yourself or others while you are enjoying flying a kite. Okay? Now students, you had a great time flying kites. Now all of you pause the video and do the exercise given on page number 19, that is the reading comprehension. After you finish doing the exercise, check the answers with me. First one is complete these sentences. Number 1, this poem is about, what was the theme of the poem? Flying kites. Second one, the poet feels that the kite flying season is the best season. Third one, in the second stanza, the poet compares the kite to a bird. Number 4, the kite seems to be traveling across the blue sky. Number 5, the chord seems to give some stinging to the speaker flying the kite. Now, have you checked your work? Now, all of you turn the page. Take out page number 22. We will do this exercise. Draw a slash and divide these sentences into subjects and predicates. Now quickly I will just tell you about subject and predicate. Subject is the part which tells us the person, thing or idea the sentence is about. And predicate tells us or asks us something about the subject. Okay? Now will you be able to do this exercise? Hurry up, attempt the exercise and then check the answers with me. The first one, Anita is the subject, is going to Bhopal is predicate. Second sentence, her shoes is the subject, are very clean is the predicate. Third sentence, my teacher's question is the subject and surprised me is the predicate. Number 4, they is the subject, have never been to watch a film is the predicate. Number 5, the students is the subject, had finished their exams quickly is the predicate. Number 6, Mrs. Naik is the subject, has always baked her own cakes. So this is the predicate. Now the next question is, use these words to make sentences of your own. Your sentences should have 6 or more words. So the words given are kite, garden, birthday, cord, notebook and twilight. So for sample, I will give you some sentences. You can make your own sentences. Okay? Come to page number 24. In this, you have to rewrite these groups of words as sentences. One has been done for you. Now you have to punctuate these sentences. So first one is, our principal said this is a quiet class. So how you will write that? They have given it in your book. Now try to attempt the exercise given on page number 26. All of you try to do these sentences, punctuate it properly, and after that you can check your answers with me. Okay? So students, see that all of you complete all these exercises and regularly read, write, speak and learn all the work that is given in your book. Every day you can connect to this channel and study regularly. Learning regularly is very, very important. You will do that? Okay. Thank you. Bye.